September 11th, 2024. 23 years ago, on this day, a horrible thing happened. And those who remember that they will never forget where they were, and they can recall minute by minute the day of September 11, 2001. We are inside of the Cortlandt Street station. This station was one of the stations closed for many years after 9/11 because of the damage that it sustained. And only a few years ago, maybe a little bit more than a few, it's been renovated and reopened. Hi Vincent, hi Mulder, hi Migdali, hi Speedy, hi everyone, let's go. Hey Daryl. This is downtown platform on the R and the W trains, Cortlandt Street. These guys here are part of the security company that are hired to make sure that the people don't beat the fare. I don't know if it's effective or not. We are entering into Oculus Westfield. Let's walk through the door and outside first. Hi Angela, good evening. Paulina, hello. Speedy. And yesterday is the 9/11, and we'll never forget that for those who died in the Twin Towers. We are around World Trade Center area, and this is the proper place to be on this day. So let's explore. Traditionally there are FDNY and YPD gathering here and remembering their fallen comrades, friends, family members. You know, the mayor has usually, city officials. I don't know exactly what will be happening right now, but it's kind of late. The ceremonies were taking place all day today. Oh wow, this is one of the fire stations. Many team members died trying to protect people right over there at Twin Towers. And let's see, is this, I don't think it's open for public. I don't think so. They're removing barricades. It's a little late, but let's look inside, because we can stand outside and look inside. Let's take a look and have a moment of silence for a moment. Hi RJ, hi Barclay, hi Daryl. Oh. Never. As in fact, as you can see right here, the plaques, the names of those who died. Engine Company 10, the portraits. Hey Ori, never forget. Little Foods, maybe never forget. Hi Little Foods. I think they are slowly, finishing their ceremonies here, but they're still here. They're still here, and they're still, what can I say? What can they do but remember? It's 23 years. If you think about it, the whole new generation. 23 years. There are so many people in the force right now that were tiny babies at that time, or weren't even born. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Life goes on. That's a huge memorial here around this fire department. FD343NY. It's a huge, huge memorial, and it depicts exactly, you know, the events of tragic events of 9/11. Hi everyone. Of course, please give us a like so this stream can be seen by many more people. Little Pooch, that's the wall filled and made. 343, this city's bravest, in memory of those who fell, and to those who carry on. Across all cities and towns, across all generations. To our fallen friend and partner, volunteer firefighter Glenn J. Vinnock, Holland and Knight LLP. These are the members who made the supreme sacrifice in the performance of duty at the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001 at Manhattan Box. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you.
Watch your back. I know. As I'm doing it again. Right?
Of course, you know, tourists, they take pictures in the background of the World Trade Center Memorial with the smiles. Because to them it's just another place in the city that they can visit and take a picture of. But those who live here, those who lived here, how can you possibly smile here? That is made out of the flowers. Angela Brands, DC, all places. Daryl, thanks for showing everyone the 9/11 Memorial, of course.
Sure. Think I don't have one? No, I think you have one. It's on my fridge.
The family members holding the picture.
Hey Joey! Hey Joey!
There's more of the NYPD. Life goes on. Life goes on. The tribute in life that we're walking to slowly toward. Let's take a better look. We saw it before a few days ago, but let's take a look at it on 9/11. Our Anderson and Steve, remember that day like remember that day like it was yesterday. Jackie, thank you so much for showing us the moving tribute to those who died. Of course, reach your greetings to you all on this most solemn night. All of us who live through this day. Have a lot to think about. Yep. We will be back. But let's go take a look at Tribute and Life. The dedication to the fallen Twin Towers and those who died on that day. Let's get closer to the slides. Wow, it is so big. Little Poots, how often do the tribute lights show up? I think they steady. They don't turn them on and off right now, but they only start these lights maybe like 5-6 days before 9/11, and then they test them and then they have them on all through 9/11, I think. Let's see what's going on the ground. Business as usual. ADC 322. What I'm praying for everyone in the live chat today. My heart goes to everyone. Thank you, Odi. Hey, Peter. Good evening. I want to show Tribute and Light from different angles, and one of them is just from the nearby street all the way up. At Pearl Harbor, 2,400 died in the bombing there. FDR said it was a date that will live in infamy. How many remember them on Pearl Harbor Day? As time passed, it faded from memory, and this will as well. Unfortunately, it's true. Carter, hi Carter. Whiskey Walks, God bless the victims and their families. Hope a tragedy like this never happens again. We're going to, well, this is a very, not very long block, so we're going to make a right turn and have a slightly better view. This is Rector Street Station, a 1 train. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here with us today and walking with us today on the evening of September 11, 2024, 23 years ago. Time flies, seriously. Wow. Alright, now I'm gonna make a left, and we should be able to see more of the beams, and then we will walk around the memorial area. We're gonna walk back and walk around the memorial areas. This restaurant is always loud music, no matter what day it is. No matter what. Life goes on. What are you gonna do, right? There's always, to some, it's tragic, and to some, it's not. Very, very close proximity. And a lot of people standing here and taking pictures, of course. Look. And if we zoom out a little, then we will see more from top to bottom. So let's take a moment and just remember that day for a little bit, for a couple of seconds, and then we will continue walking toward the memorials. If we zoom a little, this is what the beams look like, projecting the light straight up from the roof of this parking garage.
He's had 4 worse.
Let's walk toward the memorials, and from there we will definitely look back at the tribute in light, different angles, different views, different backgrounds. It is sad, very sad. Even I'm losing my voice, and I wouldn't call myself very sentimental. Okay, let's just block this music for 1 second. Jackie, I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you for walking us through the city since we can't all be there. This is something I hope to see for myself someday. Thank you for ensuring we don't forget. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you for supporting us and for your generosity. And we're really thankful, Delilah and I, we're really thankful for your donation. Thank you. Oh, and the moon. So let's not forget the moon. It's like half moon right there. And the tribute and light. Let's capture everything in one frame. Try, or most of that. Thank you so much, Jackie. And of course, the World Trade Center Tower, Freedom Tower, WTC 1, World Trade Center 1. Welcome everyone. Thank you for exploring downtown Manhattan World Trade Center area with us today and always. If you're new to our channel, we welcome you to subscribe, of course, with all notifications. Please don't forget to give us a like so the stream will be seen by more people worldwide. Direct view of World Trade Center. Still need to visit the observation deck. It's pretty pricey, to be honest. Kind of like pretty pricey. But maybe one day, one of these days. Let's catch up with the chat. Jennifer, hi Jennifer. Hi Ambrose. Hi Austin City Limits. Peter, delight to see you here, Jennifer. Luis Emilio Gomez from Argentina. I will never forget that sad day watching the CNN broadcast. Makes me want to cry. Richard Clifford, hi Richard, very stunning. Austin, thank you for your kind donation. Thank you, Austin, for that, for saying that. Hey, Neo99, hi Neo99. Mega 3-4, 2 big flashlights. Speedy, the beautiful tribute live. Neo, in a moment of silence. Thank you, El, bringing us this very special time. I lost friend. Oops, my chat was running away from me. I lost a friend in Tower 1, and it still hurts till this day. That's so horrible. So sorry for your loss, Neo99. Check it, the beams of light are so bright and they go so high up, it's like going to heaven. Tara Brown, this is so nice of you to show us. Thank you, welcome. Mary Rita, good evening. Angela, I was at work and my co-worker said, come look at the news, and we all just stood there in shock.
I honestly wanted to try. I almost did.
Richard, there they are, the two lights rising into the sky in memory of Twin Towers. Yep, there they are. Jennifer, I too lost a friend at Port Authority Club that day. Oh, that's horrible. So tragic. So tragic. Okay. Angela, so sorry to hear that, Jennifer. Let's walk back there and then around the memorials. The weather is not bad. It's about 70 degrees, no wind. Comfortable for walking, very comfortable weather. So a lot of people here. I'm sure there were a lot more a little bit earlier, but we figured we can come here later in the evening because it doesn't matter what time you come here, you see the atmosphere. I don't even know if it's the word today. Just you will see people reflecting on the,
1, 2, 3,
past years, the friends that will never get back, and family members that taking pictures by the memorial with the pictures of the loved ones they lost so many years later, and tourists who don't really know exactly what is it all about. It's all smiles, taking pictures right near that memorial. Seriously, pretty not even disrespectful. It's not like they purposely doing it. They're just visiting. To them, it's just another picture opportunity.
So listen here, we're in the beautiful city of New York City.
All your thoughts and prayers go to you too, Jennifer. Bonnie, Ox to Cards. We're on our way to Memorials. We're going to make that turn right now, but ladder company 10, engine company 10. There were so many. Imagine it's right here. They were the first ones to be on site because they don't even have to drive, just basically across the street. Let's walk toward the memorials. Angela, two of my cousins were living in Washington, D.C. at that time, and a friend worked in the Pentagon. Luckily, all of them were safe and sound. Luckily so. This is 9/11 Memorial, and this is where the towers stood. Now, a lot of these buildings are new. World Trade Center is all new. And we will walk around the memorials. As you can see, South Pool right here, and North Pool a little bit ahead of the South Pool. If you walk around this memorial, it is amazing how they could build these towers. They are so narrow, like they were square, and it's so narrow. It's amazing how they were able to build it at that time. It's just like now they're building anyways, but you know, even taller. But from one corner to the next corner, like this is the corner right here, and only a few steps and you will be at the other corner. I just have been. This is South Pool. Yes, the Burger King is. We were kind of around that Burger King. Morning. Hello everyone. Gemini 90, are you gonna judge those family members too? No, I'm not judging anyone. And in fact, family members did not smile. The tourists were smiling. Family members they just can't. I mean, they tried. You could see they tried, but they can't. I'm not judging anyone. That's quite alright, I guess. People don't have to be sad, especially if they're not from here. They're just visiting and they're just doing, you know, sightseeing tours. So of course, no judgment here at all. How can you judge? We can all visit other countries and we will end up at some place that has a similar meaning to those who live there, but to us, we just don't know much, so that would be not as meaningful. So this is quite normal. I'm just saying, observation. Just observation. Michelle RJ021, never forget. Bonnie, thanks for bringing us out tonight. Of course. Of course. How could we not pay tribute to those who lost their lives on that day? Peter, the World Trade Center Twin Towers were built in the late 1960s and was dedicated in 1973. The technology back then to build such tall buildings was a real pet, and sadly they lasted 28 years. Thank you so much, Peter, as always, for your information. Very helpful. See, we just walked only a few steps and we're almost halfway through the width of the tower. It was so narrow, but it was so gorgeous. They stood proudly, and the pictures with the Twin Towers, or no matter what angle, what distance, that was the one and only. I remember the observation deck tickets around what year? 1998, 1999 to the Twin Towers observation deck with $12. I remember that for some reasons. And I thought at that time, that is crazy. Now, the observation deck tickets like 40, 50. See, we turned the corner. Papa Sanders, hey, Harold, if you're 15-year-old, 9/11 is equivalent to Pearl Harbor. Gloria, for the bravery and the sacrifice of those who save their lives as firefighters, rescue crews, or people aboard United 93. Comfort and strengthen the family and friends of those who lost one's life. Macalarge, good evening everyone. Greetings from Brazil, boa noite. Richard, I visited the observation deck on the World Trade Center. In 1997, it was one of the most beautiful visits of my life. Bravo, good evening my friend. Thank you for the broadcast. I was here last year as well, following the tribute. Pedro Bro, support to the ones that lost, and of course our heroes that thought outside of themselves, forever in our hearts. Funny, yeah, I'm feeling the hearts too. Jazz, good evening Michelle. This is the tree that survived that day. It was burnt out, it was in horrible shape, but then it was a miracle. The tree survived and recuperated, regenerated, and now it is a part of the memorial. And every tour that is walking around here, they stop at this tree and they hear the story of this tree. It stood right here, look, a few steps away from the tower. How did it survive? Miracle. Austin, welcome viewers here tonight to Live Walking NYC. Please hit that like button, subscribe and share this channel with all your family and friends. Thank you for your support and chatting with us tonight. Thank you so much, Austin. Hot bro, yes. Wow, it is really wow. Like no one could explain how this happened, but it survived. It's still here. It's a real tree. I just illuminated tonight and probably every evening as well. Yes, with this light right around it. They even have a sign. It's called Survivor Tree. You can even Google it. Survivor Tree World Trade Center. You will get the story of this tree as well. There's a helicopter in the sky. X, much love from the UK. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching us so late from across the pond. Welcome, welcome. Bunny Buns, I can see the lights from my window. And why? Good to see you. Hi Ellen, everyone. Harold. Balls up. Wow. Attila still hurts. Still hurts. True. Austin, welcome viewers from the UK. Viewers from the UK. Johnny Snowman. Good evening, live working. Good evening, Johnny's. Pineapple Water, good to see you. I just hope nobody forgets the people that did this, because the same type of people have continued to do it everywhere, and we must never let this happen again. Absolutely. Mulder, your live stream is really moving, and I can feel the weight of this day. It's hard not to feel emotional. So true. Thank you for sharing this moment with us, Mulder. Absolutely. Thank you for your comment. Thank you so much. James Honeywood, hello L. Hi James. Let's walk a few steps away from the tree so we can see the whole tree entirely. Yes, it is very emotional. And that's the survivor tree. Nia TV, yes, thank you. Hi Nia TV. Please don't forget to give this stream a like, so more people will be able to see the stream worldwide. Also, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. We explore New York City, and we love to bring New York City to you through the lens of our devices. Ex United we stand. Remember that they used to say it, they don't say it anymore. United we stand, divided we fall. When was the last time you heard that? They stopped saying this, and that's horrible, because you know, it's a good moment to mention the fact that I wish people were more patriotic than they are right now, to be honest. We see a lot of flags, but we see them on this sad day like this, but there should be flags. You know, if you look at old pictures, even Union Square, for example, it's called Union Square for a reason, or Bryant Park, or anything else. Like, you see the flag on the roof of each and every building, the big flag. This is how it used to be. This is what was giving people the sense of where they live. Not anymore. So, you know, this is just an observation. You can agree or disagree. This is just an observation. This is 9/11 museum. It's closed right now, but it was built right here. Not a cheap experience, but tourists, you know, visit more than anyone else. The locals, it's very expensive. They don't distinguish between people living here and people visiting as far as the ticket price, so I think it's unfair. Wow, look at this. We see the moon right between the buildings. This is pretty astronomical. Very symmetrical. Look at this. Scribble Wizard honoring Edna Sintron and 12. Scribble Wizard. Amy Inkstall. Hi from Wisconsin. I was there at the 9/11 Memorial 2 years ago in May. Very beautiful. Never forget. Urgo. Lisa. Wow. Near to me. Wow. Pineapple water is today the only day of the year the light survivor tree. I would say those lights, the blue lights around the tree, are permanent. Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure if it's permanent. I think they should, but I don't know for sure. At some point, we'll come here randomly, and we will see we will have the answer to this question. Look at this. This is where majority of the people standing, because this is where the best view of the tribute in light, and right now with the addition of the half moon. Wow. And right here on the bottom, the memorial. What if I zoom out a little? Oh wow, look at that. World Trade Center and the tribute in light. We're looking straight up, 90 degrees angle right now. Little Poots, wow, Bonnie, Hearts. Ori, I cannot believe it's been 23 years. I thought too, such a sad day in New York City, America. 23 years ago. Harold, no way a handful of with a system could, well, we will never have the answer to that, Harold. X making me feel emotional. Michelle RJ, what a beautiful tribute. Travel, wow. Chris B, it will be a blue moon. Robert, we were all New Yorkers that day. Another question, why only horrible sad events like this get people together temporarily and then they all fall apart again? Why the best in humans, and I mean not just individually but as a society, why the best in people can only be triggered by horrible events of this magnitude? Mariana, Texas. Genesee, this is not Sifat, even though we super respect him as a friend and a streamer. But my name is Al, and this channel is called Live Walking NYC. Welcome. a museum. Rest in peace. Michelle RJ, I'm Brazilian. I remember the day I left school, and when I got home, I turned on the TV and came across something sad that would mark humanity forever. My eternal respect to all. And why may we never forget Mega 34. It's a big Cody, Mary Reno. Bob 13, I got to watch some of the building back in 1968-72 from Governor's Island. Scribble Wizard thinking of Deborah Martenfeld, a severely injured survivor. So sorry for the loss, cool kid. My mom died in 9/11. Wow, that's so horrible. Amy, thank you so much all for taking us along with you tonight. You're welcome. Also, my condolences to your cool kid. Caroline Smith, hello. X, God bless America always. Let's step back a little bit to see how many people are standing here. And majority of them holding their phones, taking pictures and videos. GDC so sorry, quickly clicked on a different channel, was watching the Memorial Walk with a dog. No worries, no worries. Have a good night, everyone. Hi, Jimmy C. No worries at all. Welcome, welcome. Caroline was in New York when it happened. Rest in peace.
Look, see the building on the right that the light is coming out of? About halfway up that building, you see the moon in the middle there?
Let's walk a little bit more. The olive stone, never forget. Connie, hi Connie. What a beautiful view. David and Pam Beveridge, hi all. I'll be in New York on September 23rd. 2763 bits. As a Muslim Arab, rest in peace to all the losses. Thank you. Connie E, thank you for coming here today. You're welcome. You're welcome, Connie E. So this is South Pole and the North Pole is behind us. We will go there next. So several helicopters in the sky at the same time. Very, very secure. In the morning, they had ceremonies, of course. You probably saw them on TV, on the media. President was here, former president was here, vice president was here, former mayor of New York City was here, a lot of VIPs, and of course, family members, members of FDNY and NYPD and other agencies. Very sad. In the morning, this area was so secure that the whole downtown was pretty much closed for traffic, or if the traffic was going on somewhere, it was super slow and super difficult to drive. So someone tried to drive around downtown area this morning, that was probably a bad idea. See, we see the survivor tree from across the South Pool. Right there, behind the tree, is what used to be called the World Financial Center, and now it's called, not here, but not too far from here. Now it's called the Brookfield Place, totally rebranded. Hi, Irma. Welcome back, Connie. Always good to see you. And welcome everyone. Thank you for being here this evening. Skylar says, thank you for broadcasting this. God bless America. Brother Young, I remember the court officers who passed also. Because my co-workers are there. They were court officers. Street 99, hey, good evening. Al, all the live streamers have done amazingly poignant streams, really. But these, the ghost lives, are most meaningful to me. So I thank you so much, my friend. Street 99, always good to see you here in chat. Thank you for your support always, and thank you so much for your kind words right now as well. Thank you, thank you. Caroline Smith, thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you so much for your support. Caroline Smith, thank you. Everybody, hugs to everybody, hearts. This is World Trade Center 3 and 4 towers. This is 3 on the left and 4 on the right. Shell RJ Roses. Yes, let's walk toward North Pool and see the blue lights ahead of us. This is Oculus right there. We'll leave Oculus, you know, for later. But right now we're still walking around 9/11 Memorial, and this is where the South Tower used to be. And the North Tower is now commemorated by North Pool Connie E. Oh my God, thank you all for bringing us here tonight. Thank you so much, Connie E. Thank you always for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Ori, thank you so much for your kind support. And welcome back, Connie, Vincent. Hi, amazing. James Honeywood. Why is no one crying? I've seen no emotions from anyone in the crowd. I burst in tears from hours thinking about 9/11. You know, we kind of discussed that a little bit earlier in terms of people taking pictures. Well, you can tell that a lot of people here are actually visiting New York City. You can kind of tell the tourists from New Yorkers. I think majority of people we see here right now from out of town, but then again, could be New Yorkers here and there. I'm sure they are, but look, they like in the early 20s, a lot of them are here. Even if they were born in New York, you think they can relate emotionally? No, and this is normal too, because you don't have any memories, you don't have any emotional connection to that. So yes, you've been told about this in school, you've seen a lot of videos, but this is not the same. Because I personally remember how a lot of people were thinking that this is the beginning of a big WAR, and some, even the older generation, they even kind of like started walking into supermarkets and buying the basics. Those older people who, if they didn't maybe remember the World War II, but their parents told them about it, grandparents, they thought that they better get the supply of food that they can last for a while, because they did not know what to expect. Everyone was scared. Because the sense of security that everybody had was no longer there. Even though, police was everywhere and this and that, everyone didn't know what to expect. Walking around city, seeing multiple flyers with the photographs and names of those who could not be located. Makeshift memorials. People crying on the streets. A few hours after the towers fell, there was, of course, a huge fire and everything was burning. Ashes that raised to the skies and formed the clouds. A bit later, there was, how you see the snowfall, where the snowflakes are falling upon your head, the ashes were falling from the sky. As you were walking on the street, the ashes were falling off the sky like it was a snowfall or rain or something like that. That was surreal, and you knew that was what it was because you knew what happened. And that could be, remains, human remains, and the burning paper and the burning documents and all kinds of things burning. And then that was very, very impactful. I remember that. That's my memories. And later in a few days when people were trying to see what's going on around here, and it was a ground zero, and the remains of the buildings, like the bottom portions of the towers, were here, and there was a constant probability of collapsing those buildings around here that were still standing. The police was everywhere. It was smoking. It was smelling horribly, and then yet nevertheless people were trying to see what's going on. Like there was a perimeter, and they were still standing right outside of the perimeter, just like they're standing right here. At that time, they didn't have smartphones, technically speaking. What did they have at that time? Maximum they had was a flip phone with like a super basic primitive camera. But they had cameras, and they were taking pictures with those cameras. Horrible times. Pedro, bro, extremely surreal. I was holding back memory, but one that's vivid to me is the people jumping. Oh God, it was horrible. Connie, I was watching tributes all of the day. Lena, hi Lena. Ori, welcome to Live Walker NYC. This is a tribute 9/11 live stream. We appreciate everyone watching on this day. We need more likes and subscribe and share. Thank you, Ori. Connie, no person here would ever expect someone to do such a thing as 9/11. Yes, that's 100%. It would never cross their minds. I'm happy that people are remembering the ones who lost their lives and their families. Thank you for sharing your memories, everyone. Let this chat be a kind of an outlet for the memories, for the emotions. It makes it easier. When you can share it with someone. A little bit easier, I guess, just a bit. Chris B. Nokia and Sony Ericsson back then. So true. Thankfully, no talk for a long time now on both sides of the pond. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Michelle RJ, thank you for being here. Good night if you need to go to sleep. Connie, I haven't gotten anything meaningful done today because watching 9/11 things. My mom couldn't process it at that time. She was devastated when she realized how wicked the situation was. The quality of air was bad for weeks. So true. And then there were, talking about cancerous air quality, really, and a lot of people got sick. Those who of course were trying to. Why am I saying trying? Those who had to work here, who wanted to save lives, who wanted to find someone alive, like for days, for months, they were digging at ground zero, and years, risking their lives, and a lot of them got sick and died. It's horrible. And those who lived around here too. That's why they say that the zone below Canal Street, the whole zone is considered to be affected by 9/11. So they have certain programs for those who lived at that time below Canal Street, because that was considered to be the most dangerous air quality at that time, and it was real. Pedro, there's funding that supports the people involved continuously. Yep. So yeah, I'm still being tracked by. Wow. 60%. Wow. Honey, that's what they're saying. They're saying it was caused by 9/11. Yes, yes. Ex, my family were originally from New York. I thought about coming home, but can never bow to evil acts. And why? That was definitely a horrible day. At first I thought it was a movie. So many people I know were impacted on that day. Bonnie, 3 months in shock for me too. Caroline Smith, I was in Queens when it happened. Never forget that day. Rest in peace, all the innocent people. Angela was in a state of shock that day and for quite some time because it was so surreal. Lena, today's a blue day, literally. Connie, I love the flowers placed by all of the names. The Mighty Bull, good evening to you. Welcome, welcome. As a Sierra, I live in Texas now. It's terrible how so many died afterwards, so much suffering. Caroline, thank you. The whole generation was born and raised after 9/11, 23 years. Those we can add the babies, you know, those who were 1, 2, 3, 4 years old at that time. They don't remember anything. So this makes it over 25, 26 years of age. People, you know, can get married and have babies at that point, so even earlier than that. So we are the older generation, so to speak, remembering that day. Another 10, 20, 25 and this will be Pearl Harbor. Like, you know, it happened in the past. It's horrible, but those who remember that, you know, less and less of those still alive will be at that time. So less and less impact, less and less sharing memories, less and less of everything. YouTube, thanks Al, this helped my heart not being in town today. Peace to you. Swing by St. Paul's Chapel on your way out. Cemetery was covered in debris and dust, but the church itself was unscattered. Thank you so much for your words, YouTube. Thank you. Shalom, watch here from Rio de Janeiro. We're standing right by the Freedom Tower, looking up. Mulder, watching your live stream, I find myself overwhelmed with emotion. My thoughts are with everyone affected, and I'm grateful you're sharing this with us. Oh, Mulder, thank you so much for your kind words. You know, I wish this would never happen, but hearing this from you, I feel that, you know, Delilah and I, when we plan our walks, our streams, I feel that we helped some of you to get through the day or through the evening of this day, and you know, this is humbling. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts your memories with us. And with the chat, of course. One World Trade Center, one of the entrances. And let me zoom out, maybe we can have the width of the building almost from left to right, and then we will look up. But I'm not sure what's happening or to happen next. It was so scary. Yeah, it was absolutely it was scary. It was just plain scary. It's like, oh my God, what's going to be next? And the feeling of being unprotected all of a sudden. It's like the world is crumbling. It's like, this is it. The world will see what it was. That the life will never be the same. This is what it was. It was before 9/11 and after 9/11. It was like the war, before the war and after the war. And the society was, kind of like got together and was very patriotic, and there was a lot of the message was truly united we stand and divided we fall. Where did it go over time? It has to be present at all times. Life is difficult in the UK at the moment. This has given me hope. Thank you. Abs, you're so welcome. See, the lady is holding the daily news, today's daily news, and the front page says, still dying. Ron Peterson, good evening from Canada. Hi Ron. Good evening to you. Families were here, so we see a lot of photographs here. Of course flowers, but a lot of photographs. Poems. That's a different angle. We'll still see the moon, but it is now to the right of the beams, to the right of the tribute and light. Mikhail, good night everyone. Hi Mikhail. This is the North Pole. Such a narrow tower, my God. Mostly people stand here, but they are captivated by the view. fascinated by the view, but there is emotional detachment, of course, and there's a lot of younger people too, and a lot of tourists. Emotional detachment between the view and what it all means. A7X 1909. I was 10 years old and with my parents in New York City on vacation from Europe. I will never forget what happened. Bless you and why. I just want to remind everyone, if you found our channel for the first time and you are not yet subscribed to our channel, we welcome you to our channel. Let's go live walk in NYC. And please subscribe, and we will continue exploring New York City together. Also, your likes will help the stream to be basically offered for viewing to more people. The more likes, the more views. Thank you so much for giving this video a like. I know when we stream on 9/11 from downtown Manhattan, you cannot really say, oh my god, I like it, because but in this particular case, the like is your little token of appreciation. It doesn't cost anything, and it shows YouTube that you watching and you appreciate the content. So thank you so much for your likes. X, thank you so much for your donation. Spread love and peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace all the beautiful souls lost on 9/11. Never forgotten. Wonderfully sad, and thank you so much, X, for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Raiders Queen. Hello from Colorado. Rest in peace, never forgotten. I'm trying to show you different angles of the World Trade Center area, and as we all reflect on that day, we hope will never happen again. We can only hope. This is Perlman Performing Arts Center. This is the most recent addition to World Trade Center area. It opened literally a few months ago. Shall RJ, I'm lying in bed watching this live with tears in my eyes, remembering that sad day in 2001. Bonnie, never forget. Let's continue walking around the memorials. It's actually pretty interesting that right now around the memorial we see so many younger people, like really early 20s maybe. So there's hope. There is hope, because if we could only see the middle age, the senior age, meaning that only those who remember the day, but there are a lot of younger, not just tourists, but just generally speaking. So there's hope. Of course, a lot of tourists. X, I have to go, guys. S, I have work in the morning. God bless you all. Stay safe. Thank you so much, X, and welcome to our channel again. Welcome to the chat again, and we hope to see you again whenever you can. Thank you so much for sharing and for being here on this sad anniversary. Have a good night, and life goes on. Don't work too hard, and we will see you later. Have a good night. Over 200 people walking with us right now, and thank you, each and every one of you. Even if you're not chatting, we know you're watching. You know, some people prefer not to chat. This is quite alright. But if you ever want to chat, feel free. Esteria Panama. Hello, Lena. Bunny, you're welcome. Ravo, you're welcome. That's good night, guys, from the UK. You know, Al is not leaving yet. I'm not leaving yet. No, I was just saying good night to X. Because X is living across the pond. And it's very late in the UK. We have... they are like 5 or 6 hours ahead of us, so it's pretty much in the middle of the night, almost. So, but no, I'm not leaving. I'm here. I'm here. Okie doke, NY. Steve Gonzalez. Hi, Steve. Good evening. John Thomas, thank you. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much, John Thomas. I didn't forget about the Oculus, but this will be at the end probably, because at some point I will need to get back to the subway lines, but not yet, not yet. Caroline, no, I'm not leaving, not yet, nope. Let's cross the streets toward Brookfield Place. You know, there's a tunnel right underneath, I don't know, not right underneath, but the tunnel that connects maybe a little bit on the side between Tower 1, Freedom Tower, and, oh wow, look at the beam. And the memorials, the tunnel that connects the Oculus right there, which is a big transportation hub connecting to the Fulton Street subway station, multiple subway lines, and also past trains to New Jersey underneath the Hudson River. So you can walk underneath, we've done this before multiple times, to Brookfield Place, which used to be called World Financial Center before 9/11. I don't know if it's still open or not, but let's go take a look. There are, you know, it's a combination of office space, restaurants and shops, or high-end shops, so to speak. But right now everything is closed, it's too late. Travel, Stewart, New York looks okay, but it's not better than Chicago. Do y'all got alleys downtown? Well, they have a little bit of everything. Just like all the big cities. Let's explore a little bit. Just a little bit around the area. See how secure everything? You can't just, you know, drive into this area unless you have business to do around here. Like, and I mean like something official. Otherwise, no way. See the one of the entrances to Brookfield Place. This one is the entrance, on this side. Facing World Trade Center. The other entrance across is facing the river, the Hudson River. Making sure there's the bikes, and before we do, another angle at the tribute. I remember you do this work last year and it was so meaningful. Yes, we did that exactly a year ago. Thank you so much for remembering this. Isla, Christian Hansen, cheers out. Hello, usual suspects. Yep. Flash Mickey, hi. Well, I heard you all drove out 80 hours downtown. World Trade Center. Freedom Tower. WTC 1. Well, we're supposed to look at the bicycles. They don't stop. We're supposed to make sure that we don't get hit by anything moving, okay? The usual thing. Brookfield Place. See the escalator there? There's escalator to the tunnel, but yeah, the space is open. Let's see how it's illuminated inside.
At the end of the day,
Leslie Russell, the second place shows moments of space tower. And that's the view through the glass at World Trade Center, and nothing much because it's reflecting, but during the day you can see it clearly. Hey Marino, Shell RJ, amazing. Mary, yes, Angela, I tried calling my best friend who worked in that area. All the phone lines were jammed. Now we're walking through Brookfield Place. Louis Vuitton, Bottega Veneta, high-end stores. Also there's a ferry terminal on the opposite side by the river. Bank of Riverbank, they don't call it Riverbank, they call it Esplanade, Battery Park Esplanade. These are real palm trees, by the way. We always have had a discussion. Are they real? Because they look like they're so perfect, and we don't say anything. Just they're sticking out of the marble floor, but they are real. One of the few places in Manhattan where you can actually see the real palm trees. Barbara Tompkins from Beacon, New York. It's not too far from Manhattan. I think it's a 40-50 minute train ride, or maybe an hour. I'm not sure. I think it's a beautiful place on the Hudson, right? On Hudson River. Connie, beautiful trees. This space has been decorated for Christmas too. Remember this? I forgot how it's called. Senior moment. Luminaries. That's what it's called. Luminaries. The other side right over there is Hudson River. We're not gonna go too far out because glitchy. But I want us to take a look at the panorama of Jersey City and Hoboken on New Jersey side from here, as it should look pretty awesome too. Because why not take a look at the state of New Jersey from here? Peter, the palm trees are so nice. Bonnie Leslie had been in multiple live chats today with that. Oh, really, Bonnie? Thank you so much. Oh, this is really not the place for that. Thank you so much for heads up. Really, really thankful. Taken care of. Christian cell phones were fairly new technology. Oh yes, at that time it was a big deal. Oh, and the plans were so expensive, remember? A few minutes and a lot of money. Text messaging, no one really cared about text messaging at that time. It's like, what the hell is that? Just another expense. Look at this now. That's what was the main entrance to the World Financial Center, and now it's Brookfield Place and Tribute and Light and World Trade Center Tower. Let's zoom out a little bit. There you go. But I had my first cell phone wizard. Send thanks to Ko-Fi before I realized you have Venmo. Apologies. No worries. Thank you again for sharing this memorial walk with us. You're very welcome. Yes, thank you so much. It is very similar to Venmo in terms of fees. Of course, it's penny on a dollar compared to YouTube, but everyone is using the channels to support us, whichever is easier. So thank you so much for letting me know. Yes, thank you. Those who support us on Venmo and Ko-Fi, as well as YouTube Super Chat, Super Stickers, thank you. Those who are members of our channel supporting us on a monthly basis, thank you. Always want to thank, we're not done yet. Just want to thank our amazing moderators, NY, Austin City Limits, Audie, Ambrose, Sunshine After Rain, and Noble Sweetness. I always try to toss them in different order, not alphabetically, because they're all equally, you guys, important to us. So channel, thank you so much. Whenever you have an opportunity to be here and moderate and make sure that our chat is a comfortable, friendly place for Paulo Ramos, hi, Barbara, love from Hudson River, Raiders Queen, thanks for a great stream, you're welcome, absolutely, our pleasure. I mean, not today specifically the pleasure to cover this, but you know what I mean, right? To bring you New York City, our pleasure, thank you. Flash Mickey, you're very welcome. Oliver Beto, hi from Brazil. Boa noite, Horse Lover. Hi, Horse Lover. Christian, lots of people have prepaid phones. The MTA track people use Nextel. Oh, remember Nextel? And then Spring Bottom. Nextel, the walkie-talkie thingy. Damn, my God, so many years ago. Michael RJ, I thought I was the only Brazilian. No, we actually have quite a few Brazilians watching us. Not all of them are chatting, but even in chat we have quite a few. Oh, look, the moon. The moon is showing there. Horse Lover, hello. Thank you for bringing this stream to us. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here, everyone, and, you know, remembering the day. Thank you for sharing your memories and hopes with all of us. our condolences, of course, condolences to all those families who lost their loved ones, and here in Chad, those who had friends who vanished on that day. It's horrible, and you know, our condolences to all of you. And you know, there's no words that can this sounds like a cliche, but nevertheless, thank you for sharing this with us this evening. Raiders Queen, I subscribed and liked. Thank you so much. We can see Statue of Liberty from here. It's a tiny Statue of Liberty. It's huge, but from here, and sorry for the zoom. When we zoom, it's you know, the optics are not perfect, but there's Statue of Liberty right there. Looks tiny from here. Oliver, yes, from Amazonas, Brasileiro. Let's change our trajectory a little bit. Let's walk this way along the water. If we get a little glitchy, please let us know, because it's been interesting, you know, network coverage around here. Sometimes it's super steady and sometimes it's really bad. You didn't have to use minutes on the walkie-talkie. That's right. That's why, you know, remember people were like beeping all the time and those loud messages all the time, but they didn't have to use the minutes, so that was saving a lot of money at that time. Yep. World Financial Center, now Brookfield Place, and Tribute and Light, and World Trade Center 1, the Freedom Tower, A7X 1909. John Cabral, New York, and Rio de Janeiro is beautiful. Never been there. Maybe one day grab Delilah and go to Brazil. You know, changing the subject a little bit to make it a little bit less emotional. You know, all these videos on Instagram and on other social medias with pickpockets, you know, no matter where you go, you have to be careful. Those pickpockets, they are so skillful, I'm telling you. And, you know, they're talking about this all the time. They don't control what's going on with their backpacks or back pockets, so I wasn't watching a lot of those videos, I guess, even though this day and age it's getting more and more expensive and requires more and more planning, and it's more and more work to accomplish. Plus, in New York, we have fantastic Brazilian buffets, which we still need to explore with Delilah more. Fogo de Chao is one of them. I think I'm pronouncing this right. It's not cheap. I think you pay like $50 a person, and the buffet is like all kinds of meats and all kinds of salads. Have to go there hungry. Anyway, welcome everyone. Horse lover, just avoid eye contact and walk on. And only trust a certified New York City guide. True, true. This is Battery Park City neighborhood. This is a memorial too. What kind of memorial is this? names, names, names. Dedicated to the memory of those members of the police department who lost their lives in service to the people of the city of New York. Bingas, bingas, good evening. Cicadas, can you hear them? All the way up to 2021, but unfortunately it's it's a very dangerous job to be a police officer. Let's walk along the water, see if we have a good signal. We'll walk a little bit to our left. To show you a little bit of surrounding area. Horse lover, yes, can hear the cicadas. That yacht is comfy. It's like a residence, it's like a big house. Look at that. Peter, Ori, are you pulling all-nighter this evening? I hope tomorrow is a light day for you. Yes, Ori, please take care of yourselves if you're sleepy. Caroline, beautiful. Barbara, Daryl, you're welcome, Daryl. We're looking at the Hudson River and Hoboken and Jersey City, New Jersey. Like it's Jersey City technically, directly ahead of us. We did not forget about the lights. We walked around the memorials. We walked around the spot where the lights are beaming from, the parking garage. We walked around World Trade Center. We're in Battery Park City. Or now it's called Battery Park. Or Battery Park, I don't even know. I know the park used to be called Battery Park and now it's called the Battery. Like, it's historic name too, but they changed it a little bit. Caroline, stay safe. Yep, thanks. Now we have a child in Portuguese. Unfortunately, cannot support or sustain that child because we don't speak any other language. So, but it's, if you want everyone else to chat with you, you chat in English. But it's cool here and there to say things and to communicate. It's cool to have people watching from different places in the world, different countries. Technology is amazing these days. It's real time. Look, we're standing by the Hudson River and look at the reflections and the moon. Thank you all the love and mods in chat. I can barely keep my eyes open. Take care. Good night, Angela. Always good to see you. I'll see you later. John Cabral, no worries. No worries at all. What I was saying is that if you want everyone to understand it, then switch to English. That's it. RJ Mackenzie, good evening, everyone. life goes on. It's pretty romantic here. A lot of people exercising, jogging, walking, not right now at the moment, but you know, when it's a little early in the day. Those who live around here, this is perfect, good air quality compared to the opposite side of all this neighborhood right there. Check this out. Is it the moonlight? Is it? Moonlight reflecting in the water. It has to be a moonlight, right? There's nothing else. Christian also was car bomb in basement. Yeah, so true. Twin Tower in 1993. I think it was parking. Yeah, it was a parking garage. Underground parking garage. That is so true. Thank you for remembering this. Barbara left from Beacon, New York. Hudson River. Same river. Up the river, I think. Yep. And the Statue of Liberty right there. The moon, awesome. Let's look back at World Trade Center and the lights. Different angles, different. Slower, almost a full moon. You know, to me from here it looks like, I mean, it's a little blurry when we, yeah, this is not how it looks like in real life. In real life, like the lens, this is not the best optics, of course. I mean, optics is good, but the software that's streaming is not so much. So it's actually half moon, like exactly half moon. It's like someone cut off exactly the half of it. Look. Why, good evening, RJ. Welcome back, and why? RJ, blessings to you too. Thank you. My granddad saw the 9/11 attack back in 2001 on TV. He was shocked. RJ, Peter, tonight is the first quarter and the 17th is full moon. I don't know. From here it looks like half, not the quarter, but again, it just looks like it. I usually check the calendar for full moon. And seeing that, I was like, that can't be already another. No, it just blurs the hell out of this moon, to be honest. I wish we had better. Maybe at some point it will improve the software. It's good software, but not perfect when it comes to pixelation. It should be able to stream in 4K, but it's only streaming in full HD. So generally speaking, it does the job, but sometimes I wish it was more potent than that. Radio screen so beautiful. Arjan, hey Arjan. Mikhail, nice. So this is what's called Battery Park Esplanade. Is that a star or is that an airplane? I think it's an airplane. Yeah, it's moving. Could be a helicopter. I know it's moving, but slowly. Horse lover need a real good lens for moon watching. It is so a nice one. Love to see the skyline. Thank you. Peter, quarter moon is half shape. Ah, boom, me. See? See? Thank you, Peter. You always make things simple. That's what was not matching in my head. Quarter moon is half shaped. Last quarter is the dark half of today's being lit, and the lit part of the first quarter will be dark. New moon is no visible moon. That because it looks exactly as half moon. Dan B, I went to visit a friend in New York back in '96, and his girlfriend dressed as a superhero when she picked me up at the bus station. Wow, that's cool. That was cool. Something you will never forget. Caroline, that's a little bit too emotional, but thank you, I guess. Have a good night. Horse lover, Peter is a good weather guy. Peter gives us information. Sometimes very, very useful, and sometimes super, super useful. So thank you so much, Peter, for being here and for helping all of us to understand basic things that we don't know about. Like, speak for myself. Like, quarter moon looks like half moon. Who knew? And then now I'm thinking, duh. How would you imagine quarter moon? It's not a pizza pie. You cannot see the quarter moon as a quarter of the circle, right? That would not make sense. So look at me. I need to go back to school. Let's take a look at Jupiter's light from here.
No, she's not.
Does she know you're gonna be?
No.
The light symbolizes the Twin Towers and all the lost souls and beautiful people that were lost on 9/11. Peter, the reason it's called quarter is there are 4 parts to moon phases. First quarter, then full moon, and the last quarter, and then the new moon. Thank you. Maria Cristina, Sao Paulo, Brazil. NY Caroline, I'm glad you're enjoying this walk. Good night, thank you, Barbara. The moon looks as if it is developing. I should say the air quality here is pretty decent. Like the water and no cars. It's a great combination. Those who live in these buildings, they at least get their lungs ventilated overnight with a clear air compared to the average air quality in the city. Again, thank you so much who supported us today through Super Chat, Super Stickers, Venmos, and Ko-Fis. I think we will make a sharp right here. Let's take a look at the river one more time. And New Jersey. What's lover? Thanks to the trees and the Hudson breeze. Yep. Streaming for almost 2 hours. Not bad. Let's walk this way. Let's walk toward the trains. Something interesting. It's a bench and a light, so you can sit down and read. This is how I see it, unless there's another hidden meaning of this, but I don't think so. Wow, what a view. What a view. Look. Barbara, nice, nice, nice. Then let's zoom out a little bit and Shy Killer 15, I'm from New York City, but have you ever noticed how wild always needs someone to do things with? Thank you so much for your donation, Shy Killer 15. I'm not sure 100% what the message is about. To be 100% sure, if you give us a little bit, more of a explanation. But thank you so much for your kind donation and support. The reason why we see the beams in such a quality is because we are directly ahead of or in front of us that same parking garage that is the roof of which the upper level is used for the beams to be there and project the light. This is why we see it pretty much from the ground up. And if we look from this corner of the street, we are at West Thames Street and South End Avenue in Battery Park. Look. Hey JZ, Harzuta La Rosa, hey from the place, the light is really impressive. From that place, yes. Thank you so much for stopping by, always good to see you. RJ, Michelle RJ, oh, LOL. Yeah. No, I'm not Brazilian, but my grandma is Guyanese, so hi neighbor. Let's cross the street when we get a chance. They don't have traffic lights around here, would you believe this? So, careful. Wow, look, I wasn't planning to have this angle, but this is off the hook. Actually.
Birds.
Yeah, the birds. You can see them in the lights. If we zoom in a little, see that? Jericho and Cosmo. RJ, the lights look like it's going straight to heaven. Yep. Thank you so much, horse lover. No, I'm not going to go inside, but thank you so much. You're absolutely right. Jay-Z. See, right now, as I zoom in, this is how it kind of looks. It doesn't look blue. It looks more like this same shade that you see right now. But if I zoom out a little bit, it turns blue, even though when we look at it, this is the natural color. This is how it looks to a human eye. It looks like off-white, not blue. But it doesn't look blue, it's just kind of a little bit different. Change the shade a little bit. And why, thank you for covering this in such detail for us. Also saying, remember, you're so welcome. Jay-Z, it's mesmerizing. Yeah, it's good exercise for my neck too, and upper back. But you know, need to flex it a little bit to be able to show 90 degrees angle, which I don't mind at all. Just trying to put a little bit of humor into this sad evening. But right now, look, right now this is probably the best view we can get when we can see the roof of the garage, and the beams are straight from the bottom up. Yep, Dan B, those are birds. And there's quite a few of them. Because I don't know if those are not the birds, what that would be. They don't fall, they fly. But they get blinded by the slide. I don't know. I mean, the slide is so powerful. Anyone can get blinded by that. So I'm not sure 100% what is going on right there. Shellcock, beautiful. NY, eternal remembrance. Flashmaker, so lucky New Yorker to see this sad but never forgotten. You know, this is out of all the views we had last time we were around here a few days ago, and we actually were crossing that bridge, so that overpass looks very familiar. We crossed it and we were standing there, but I didn't walk back here, so from back here it's like the best thing. So I almost made it to this point, but you know, every time we're learning something new. This is just, oh wait, in fact, let me stay on this side of the street. This will be showing the whole thing, both of the beams. Gosh, make it best view. Horse lover, I wish I could zoom out to see the whole thing from bottom all the way to the sky, but no, this would require totally different optics, but I think it is pretty good. horse lover, those are birds, sadly, and they get confused by the light and kind of get stuck near them. Sometimes the light turns off for a bit so the birds can move off. Yeah, because it looks like they really like flying around the beams, but they're not leaving the area. Barbara, infinite and everlasting truth. Or diverge, yep. A7X, yep, the birds are trapped and disoriented with the spotlight until they are switched off. Peter's physics is great. The optical force occurs when light beams attract or repel each other. The force acts along an axis that is perpendicular to the light beams. Because of this, the beams converge. Thank you so much, Peter. So Safar's tribute. Just a reminder, if you found our channel today, tonight, recently, and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. This way you will get notifications when we're streaming again, and let's explore New York City together. Have to be careful here with the bikes. Let me zoom out from this point, see what happens. Okay. Almost from the bottom up. Almost. Horse lover, glad they turn them off, on and off. Otherwise, they would get stuck for hours. Beautiful tribute and light, though, as always. Anyway, also, please leave a like if you like the stream. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all your likes and all of your support, those who supported us. Need to cross over using this overpass, which is, we were here last time, less than a week ago. The official name of this one is Robert R. Douglas Bridge. So let me see if I can walk maybe a different trajectory, but you know what, not today, because today it's all about the 9/11 and tribute and light. That's why, look, I wouldn't want to lose the good point of view, and that's why. Oh my God, this is right here. It's almost like, you know what it is? It's almost like you're watching a 3D movie, and this is right in front of you. a limited battery life tonight, so we're still here, we're still running, maybe for another 15-20 minutes or so, so we're good. I'm just not plugging any batteries tonight because I want to be able to move the camera up and down, I mean the gimbal, so to speak, up and down easier, because we are using extended vertical angles tonight all the time. Green Wings Spino. So all that up there is the birds. Yep, the birds. Even though they don't look like birds, but they're birds. If they were not alive, they would be falling. They're not falling. They're just confused by the lights, and they stuck in a beam. We're going underneath the garage, but not in the elevator. NY, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here on the day of remembrance. On the day of remembering all those who never went home that day, and all the others who have suffered and passed after that day. Did it pass by the sphere? I did not. I was around, but I did not stop by the. Actually, I did not walk upstairs in that direction. So not this stream. Not this stream. I don't know if it will be real close to that spot. If yes, we'll take a look. If not, we will take a look next time. Usually we stop by the sphere and look at it as well. Melissa Lorraine, surfboard, high surfboard. Think of the birds as spirits of the victims of such a tragic and horrible day. It's a great way to say that. And maybe they are. We just don't know 100%. So this is the garage. Now the beams are right behind us. Oops, sorry. Battery parking garage. This is Edgar Street and Greenish Street. And while I surfboard, it does look like that. Horse Tower, hopefully on another stream we'll see the sphere. This is Rector Street Station on the 1 train. Surfboard. Oh my God! Thank you so much for your support today and always. Surfboard. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is real close by too. Thank you so much, Surfboard. Where are we now? A lot of people standing here taking pictures. Oh wow, that's another amazing view. Basically it's the other side of garage. This one is even closer. Wow. Nicola Dolfini. Hi Nicola. Speedy the Hedgehog. I'm back. Hi Speedy. Morris Street and Trinity Place. Wow. This September 11 we are really like exploring the tribute and light from every little angle. Human spina, I wonder what kinds of birds do that get up there also. Considering migration season for them is underway. Oh, they get confused with migration maybe. A little bit. That one is really falling like it's an airplane. That one really got damaged. Did you see that? That was spiraling downwards. Horse lovers, so many angles of tribute and light. Thank you, you're welcome. Hi Daisy. That one on the left, that one is also gone. See, some of them really cannot survive it. It gets, I mean, the lights blinds them and it confuses them and blinds them. I don't know how they get out of there. It's a trap. Margie, hi Margie. They're kind of spiraling down, and I don't know if they dead or alive at that point. Hey Chris B, hi Chris B, RJ Epic. These are the birds. Daisy, I can see the lights. Ants, I'm in the Bronx. I always look out my living room window to see them. Hey, Nelsie Batista from Connecticut. Hi, Nelsie. Yeah, I was standing like across the street from them, basically.
So it's probably today, loud, rocking.
Maybe 250 feet away. Van City Vibes. Hi, Van City Vibes. Okay, let's continue. It's captivating, you know, it's something you can look at for a very long time. Something magical. The crooked, narrow streets of downtown Manhattan. Nikki looks very nice. Crispy. Are they birds or bats? You know, that's a good question, actually. Could be bats. I mean, based on the trajectory, maybe those are bats, or maybe birds. That needs to be researched. Green Wing. But luckily the Audubon team is below there. Where we are. This is Broadway. Uh-huh. And right here, the Charging Bull. Still people here, not a lot, but quite a few. The back end is winning to the cojones pictures. Few in the front and more than a few in the back. Oh, the old, I don't want to say the old ladies, like senior ladies taking pictures with the cojones. Oh, those are the guys with the camera. They have an interesting apparatus. They take a picture and it gets printed right away. It's like sort of like a newspaper with the picture, but it's not the best quality, but it's not bad. It's kind of like a souvenir, and they work for tips. I asked them last time. So it looks like they found the it was not a random thing. It looks like they picked that location and they're doing this constantly there. Probably a profitable business. Good idea too. Fairly easy to make it happen. Yes, I guess we will visit the Sphere the next time. But let's walk a little bit along Broadway, northbound, until we get to the trains. 9/11, 2024, 23 years ago, a horrible, horrible day in the history of this country and the world. Sad anniversary. Downtown Manhattan. Shouldn't be a lot of people in this area after hours because it's more business than residential, but still, some, and the tourists should be here all the time, pretty much. It's called Exchange Alley. Or the street names for don't really ever hear. Exchange Alley. That's it? Just one block? Let me know. This was always be the most horrific incident for this world. I agree 100%. RJ Mackenzie, will you do a live stream at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey? Oh, it's an interesting idea. It's crazy to think in only 2 years. Thank you for the idea, RJ. It will be a quarter of a century. You know, we don't drive, so that would require planning, you know, taking the bus, which is not a horrible idea. But because it's out of town, it's a little bit, you know, requires a little bit more planning. But it's, you know, on the back burner somewhere. Whole Foods, are they open? I don't even know if they open so late. 10:30, no, they have to be closed. They're closed. What is it, 10:30? Oh, we're browsing late tonight. It's a nice weather, you know, it feels fresh and the air is good. It's not humid. We're only limited to the battery life today. Not using any extended batteries. Monkey Magic, gone but not forgotten. Yeah, if you think about it, quarter century, that's, whew, time flies. We're kind of gravitating toward Wall Street. Which is right there ahead of us, and this is New York Stock Exchange. One of the companies went public, U.S. Bancorp. Oh, it smells like pee around here. I don't know. That glass, it smells pretty bad, actually. New York Stock Exchange. It shouldn't be a holiday. Jay-Z, Harizota La Rosa. Also, have you visited Entremeyer Gardens Conservancy? I'd recommend you to visit that place. It's really beautiful. I went there by the end of June. Entremeyer Garden Conservancy. Thank you so much for the idea. Entremeyer Garden Conservancy. New York Stock Exchange. I thought there was another sculpture next to the girl. No, it's just a person taking selfie. I was like, when did they have time to install another one? Federal Hall, New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street. September 11, 2024. Remember, during the pandemic, this everywhere in the city, including Wall Street. Imagine Wall Street empty, like no people. Like you can see through the whole Wall Street from there all the way to there, and you don't see anyone on the street. That was oh, you know, that was crazy too. Let me know, very disgusted by the way US 3rd Street. I don't know. We're not going to comment on that. Cute dog passing by, horse lover. This is Trinity Church. across the street, across Broadway. If you're ever in this area during the normal business hours and you need to go to the bathroom, look for TJ Maxx right there. They have bathroom. Life hack. They have a bathroom in there. I mean, unfortunately, stores changing their policy on public restrooms, and occasionally they just all of a sudden stop letting people use it. But hopefully, places like that big store, they will be okay with that. Or they will be in business for a long time because they're doing pretty well. TJ Maxx is pretty steady. They have good stuff, especially around the holidays, and not just the holidays. Affordable stuff, so good quality stuff. So Wings Spino, do they turn off the lights on Memorial Light for a few seconds or so? I think they do. Maybe not all of them together, but they kind of like alternate them a little bit. So they can let all the birds fly away safely. Yep. At least some of them, most of them, majority of them. This is the corner of Wall Street and Broadway. Let's make the birds disperse. That's Subway, Wall Street Station on 4 and 5 lines. Should take me somewhere. And see the entrance here, several entrances, and there. This is Broadway and Wall Street, looking northbound, and secret bathroom hack, yep. You can call it that way, and southbound toward the Charging Bull, which we came from. Really, we just walked around a little bit to the left hand side right there. And this is where we're going to say good night. Thank you so much for exploring New York City with us, and thank you for being here with us tonight. Remembering the sad, horrible, tragic 9/11/2001. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, your memories, your prayers, your wishes with us, with the chat. Thank you. Those who supported us through Super Chats, Super Stickers, Ko-Fis, and Venmos, thank you so much for that as well. Really, really appreciate it. Our channel members supporting us on a monthly basis, thank you so much for supporting us. Our amazing moderator team, Audie, Noble Sweetness, Sunshine After Rain, Austin City Limits, NY, and Ambrose. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping us as always. If you did not subscribe to our channel yet, please subscribe to our channel, and we will travel New York City together. Good night, Elf. You're welcome, Pashmiki. Arizuta, you're welcome, you're welcome. RJ, rest in peace to all the people that lost their lives on the day. Yes, rest in peace. But life goes on. Let's appreciate it and try to live our lives the way we should, to do the best we can. Take care of ourselves and our loved ones as much as we can. And stay positive and happy as much as we can, no matter what. 313 likes. Thank you, Koshbiki. Is it? Yeah, 314 now. Wow, awesome. Thank you so much. Green Wings, I have the Earth Cam on, where it has a perfect view of the One World Trade Center. Brian Zick, hi Brian. Never forget 9/11 2001. Nikki Gold, good night. Green Wing, the lights are off now. Oh, we cannot see it, but they probably are. Chris B, rest in peace. RJ McKenzie, blessing everyone, good night. Showcat, thank you so much for watching. Live streaming, thank you. NY, thank you, Ellen, everyone. Horse Lover, take care. Connie E, good to see you back. I had it on earlier. I think I will go back and take another look. Yvonne, hi, good evening. Brian, good night. Good night, everyone. If you were chatting or didn't chat, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, it matters more when you're chatting because... Wait, that's Whole Foods. We just walked around Whole Foods over there. Is that another Whole Foods? Or is it the same Whole Foods? I think it's the same big Whole Foods. It cannot be another one. Yeah, it should be the same. It's just ginormous. So, not to lose my thought. Thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna say good night. Exciting things happening in New York City. Delilah and I, we're trying to keep track of all or most of them, you know, those that we have time and opportunity to cover. So subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed yet. Let's explore New York City together. The day is almost over, and it's the east coast of the United States. For the most of the world, it is September 12th, 2024. Life goes on, and let's continue. To be continued. Live Walking NYC, Delilah and Al wishing you a fantastic rest of the day or the beginning of the new one. Live Walking NYC, YouTube channel streaming explorations of New York City. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and always thank you so much for your support. And we will see you again sooner rather than later. Good night, everyone. Peace to this crazy world. Daisy, good night, everyone. Horse Lover, good night. Have a safe trip back home. Thank you, and welcome new viewers. We're happy to have you. Like and subscribe. Daisy, good night. Just Evelyn, good night. And thank you to my fellow mods who were here earlier. David, rest in peace. Good night, everyone, and we will see you real soon. Bye-bye. Good night, Connie. You're welcome. Arjan, I just subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Arjan, and welcome to Life Walking NYC. Surfboard, thank you. Julie Gomez, good night. Cecilia V408, show us the Twin Towers. Have a good night to you too, Cecilia. And this is really funny. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.